And welcome back to the Lab Elite Trainings Beyond Baskets, where we discuss things that can affect you on and off the court, overcoming obstacles, and just being better from the inside out. Last time we discussed effective communication from a player to a coach. This time we're going to talk about how we can effectively communicate as coaches to our players. I believe most coaches are competitive and very passionate about the game. At times, we might allow our competitive fire to fuel everything that we do and say. Trying to use our competitive nature to drive our team to win. The problem becomes that when we allow our frustration and anger to deliver the message for us, we sometimes lose our players because they check out mentally. Here are a few tips that can help you communicate effectively with your players. Develop a rapport with your players. I mean, it's easy for us to throw out basketball terminology and just expect players to understand everything. And remember, they haven't always been your players. They were with someone else who may not have taught them exactly the way that you do. So it's important that we first make sure that our players understand the basketball terminology that we're throwing at them. So if I say, hey, I need you to pinch on those free throws on 35, my player's going to know exactly what I mean because I've explained what a pinch means in a free throw situation. Seems crazy, but I've seen players of all ages walk away from a huddle and have no clue as to what that coach was telling them. And it shows when they get back out there on the court because they don't do what was asked of them. So when they make you mad, especially in practice situations, let's practice talking to them in a way that is going to be received by them, especially the younger players. It's important to reach them early and help them to understand the game early. And a lot of times yelling, being frustrated, being angry doesn't help the player, and overall it doesn't help you get to your ultimate goal. So a good example of how to communicate effectively in a manner that may reach that player would be saying something to the effect of, hey, I'm here to compete and win at a high level, and I want to help you reach your next level. Why are you here? Keep in mind that fear and intimidation often breed more resentment than respect. Next suggestion I have would be pay attention. I know it gets difficult with 12 to 15 players on your roster, but it's the job. So if you got an introvert like me, I'm going to tell you right now, it's very important to me that that coach comes to me and says, hey, is there anything that you need from me? Is there anything that I can do? Because for me, I wasn't going to take that first step. So especially if you see that kid retreat into their head, it's very important that you go and reach out to them and say, hey, I'm here for you. If you need anything, let me know. I saw you do this on the court. Do you have any questions about this? Just reach out to them first, make them feel comfortable, and hopefully in time, that player will start to come to you and it won't be a one-way street. Of course, I'm a realist. I understand. Talking it out is not going to fix every problem. Sometimes you're going to have to make that player get on the line and run, or that team get on the line and run. Sometimes you're going to have to bench a player for insubordination or just being a goofy kid. Sometimes you're going to have to take those extra steps. What I am saying is that communication breeds respect in a lot of cases. And sometimes it's all it takes is for you to open up those lines of communication. Remember, you're the adult. You have the power. You have the control. So it's very important that you open up the dialogue and you teach these kids the right way, because ultimately we're here, number one, as youth coaches especially, we're here, number one, to impact lives. Win comes second. I'm going to say that again. We're here to impact lives. Wins come second. So as always, I'm going to say thanks for tuning in. Like the video, share it, follow us on YouTube at The Lab Elite Training, also on Instagram at _The Lab Elite Training, and go to thelabelitetraining.com. Pick up this guy right here. Peace.